Hello, welcome to Bourbon and a Baby. My name is Jay. Max will not be joining us today because Max is still a baby and is still not able to review bourbons. I have a very, very, very special review today because this is a bottle that's not something you come across every day. And even if it is, it's at a price point around $130-ish depending on your market for the bottle. So at that price point, it's not something that's, you know, easy to just go and pick up on a whim, right? So today's review is Michter's 10-year single barrel. I'm really excited. I've never had a chance to have Michter's 10-year before. I've only actually ever had a chance to have two different products from Michter's. That is their small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey and their single barrel rye, both of which I like very much. So very, very excited about this. It tends to get really rave reviews from most places I've checked out. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, let's check the nose. Cinnamon, straight up forward. Not like a cinnamon bomb, but like lightly sprinkled cinnamon toast, almost like sugar, cinnamon sugar toast. Actually, kind of reminds me if you've ever watched the Ren and Stimpy cartoons. I used to watch when I was younger. Powdered Toast Man, for some reason that came to mind. What else? There's definitely like a deeper, darker, complex note here that I'm not quite placing. Like I said, that cinnamon sugar, but there's like a dark fruit, almost like a blackberry hint, just a hint, not like overpowering. It's almost like a baked, like a pie, almost like a blackberry or I don't know if I don't eat fruity pies personally, but like that smell you would get if you were like baked goods with like that darker blackberry smell coming across as well. Really, it's really interesting. It's kind of a nose that I haven't really ever picked up before. At least in something that I've reviewed on the channel. So I'm excited to give this a taste. Cheers. Wow. Very complex right up front. I can definitely taste that cinnamon, and it's got a little bit of heat. The finish is still going. I can taste the barrel influence. This is a 10-year-old. I didn't mention this is 94.4 proof. But yeah, this actually drinks a little hotter than 94.4 proof. If I were doing this blind, I would think this was in that 100 to 105 proof range. And it carries with that all of the complexities that a higher proof bourbon would have as well. I mentioned cinnamon, I mentioned a little bit of the barrel influence, and there's like this kind of rich vanilla, not like vanilla flavoring, but like really rich, strong vanilla. But when I say strong, I don't mean overpowering. I just mean like a really good, like an actual vanilla bean. And I also get lingering notes of caramel. And there's like a ripe fruit note that I get on the tip of my tongue on this one as well. that kind of, it starts as ripe fruit and then kind of matures into more of that cinnamony, a little bit of that brown sugar, and then that vanilla and rich vanilla and lingering caramel. This is a fantastic bourbon. This is actually a bourbon that I could sit and just pick apart over, you know, a couple of pours, because I think you're going to pick up on different things with every sip you take. This is something that would be good if you were you had a good friend that is also a bourbon lover. This is something that you could share, and you guys could each kind of bounce off ideas off of each other. And I think this would be great for an occasion like that. This is definitely a sipping bourbon, definitely a sharing bourbon, and just kind of a special. I understand why this is tends to be very highly sought after, because it's different, and different in a good way. And like I said, very complex, bringing a lot of different things, flavors to the table that you don't get on just your average everyday bourbon. So I understand, even though that $130-ish price range is kind of steep, I kind of understand tasting this, why it's at that level, because this is a really, really good pour. Such a long finish on this one. Man, I like this a lot. This is really, really good. All right, I also want to quickly thank the Renaissance of Tiffin. It's a 1920s Prohibition style bourbon bar in Tiffin, Ohio. This is where I'm filming the review from. They were kind enough to let me come in here and taste some of their bottles and film here. So thank you so much. If you're ever in Tiffin, Ohio, please stop on in and enjoy the experience here. The last thing I'd like to say is I would definitely recommend this if you come across it. Like I said before, $130 is can be pretty steep for some people. But if you have that in your bourbon budget, I think this is totally worth it. But yeah, tell me what you think. Have you ever had Michter's 10? What are your notes? What do you think of the price? What do you think of the product? All right, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. You can follow Max and myself on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We are at Bourbon and a Baby on all those platforms. And last but not least, you can buy Bourbon and a Baby merchandise at our shop on Spreadshirt. I will throw the link in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers. Oh man, savor every last drop of this. So good.